truth to be spoken so that when we do go to the other side, we won't be afraid. Because a lot of people are afraid when they go to the other side because what they have been taught, which was a lie, is not true. Because when you go into the astral world, those beings do not look like these angelical creatures. And what you may see as being harmful is completely not. And the way you perceive things determines the outcome of what happens to you in your life or in your afterlife. So this needs to be cleared up today, okay? So let's go back down here, and it says, but most of them work with them, the people that I named. They are not monsters. Demons are not monsters. Guys, it's Hollywood. It's not monsters. But if they see that you are afraid, the fact that they do have personalities which are similar to ours, they can poke fun and have fun with you and really make your afterlife or your astral travel hell. Really. So, first of all, you have to get over the fear of it, and part of getting yourself past the fear is to allow yourself to know that those angelical beings that you see are Hollywood. Now, you may see some of them and you may not, okay? But these so-called demons, is the label for our labeling purposes and stuff, were the Egyptian gods. If you look at the Egyptian gods, and if you look at them, you would say to yourself, if one of those was to be in my living room, would I be afraid? Of course you would, because you wouldn't think anything good of it, because that's not the way they taught us that gods are supposed to look. Okay, for centuries, they have been spiritually abused using enemy god names. They have been blasphemed and insulted. This is the reason they appear to some as monsters, okay? Demons are gods of the pre-Christian God era, and they are the original gods. Guys, demons are the original gods. Get it in your head today so that you can have a safe astral travel for those who are working on it, and a safe afterlife. Don't be expecting this long-winged creature that's so beautiful, serene, and angelic, what we call beautiful. Demons are not evil. Due to the perversions of mainstream religion, many people become confused. I understand you're confused, okay? There is no reason why you should fear demons. When treated with respect and honesty, and your intentions are honest, they are wonderful spirits. They are wonderful spirits. They will help you. As for revenge and punishment of enemies, this is a part of learning justice, okay? A lot of the times, for those who do have the demons to come to them, it's because more than likely it's some karma going on that they got to suffer. Turning the other cheek creates lawlessness, chaos, and eventually collapse of a civilized society. Revenge and justice is necessary. Yes, demons do take out revenge. Yes, it is necessary. For without correction is corruption, and offenders only continue their abuse. When we talk about turning the other cheek so they can slap the other, don't do that. Abuse is not tolerated, okay? It comes a time when you have to fight back. Let's talk. When making friends with the demons, they often visit revenge upon those whose intention is wrong, okay? They also watch our backs, okay? So yes, somebody can send a demon out at you, one of their demons, and you suffering because of something you did wrong. It's some karma that you did, okay? And that's why a lot of people got a problem with it, because the Christian Bible taught them that you do not have to suffer any consequences for anything you do wrong, because God will forgive you 70 times 7. No, that's not true. That's the biggest problem I got with Christianity, because they're teaching people wrong, leading them the wrong way. You will reap what you sow. Now, they got that part right. What goes around does come around, and karma will come back to bite. She returns every deed, okay? Demons look with hatred upon those who are cowards and are too weak to take responsibility for their actions. Demons represent the strong and the just, okay? Demons are Nephilims. They were ancient extraterrestrials who came to Earth thousands of years ago, and they are very advanced, okay? So this thing, some of these things we're talking about now, they are on a higher level than you can imagine. I mean, even the government works with them. Now, look at me like I'm crazy, but one day you'll figure it out for yourself. Demons are friendly to honest, sincere people. You can learn much from the demons. Okay? A lot of high priestess and priest, witches, they work with them. That's how they do most of their work. Okay? So you got to first get past the Christianity's lies, because they didn't want you to work with them because it was so powerful that they had to convince you that it was evil. Just like they had to convince us voodoo was evil, and darkness was evil, and black was evil, and all those good things. Okay, so the reason why I'm rushing, I'm hoping that my battery lasts. There are many demons in our astral travel. They speak to us telepathically, and we can work with them, and demonic spirits are a very good thing. First, you got to get past the misconception that you have been taught in Christianity, and it goes all the way back to just saying the womb that you was created in was evil. And y'all, we got to get past that, because nothing is evil about life. Nothing is evil about the womb. The womb is the universe that you've been seeking. The womb is the creator that you've been looking for, that formed all woman and mankind. So, you know, basically this video is just to kind of like give us some understanding of demonology. I mean, just very basic demonology. And we need to know that if we're going to work with our magic, because you don't want to be working with some magic and then all of a sudden something comes to you that frightens you. And if you treat it, you know, with honesty and care, just like you would fire, it's a good thing. If you treat fire, you know, with all due respect, you can keep your house warm, you can cook your food. So anything can have a hidden danger in it if not used properly. Okay, so thank you, family. This ends this video, but I'm coming right back.